Hey guys, we're jumping straight into the video. I am so excited. You guys might have to adjust your volumes. I'm using the TM Hair Products Perfect Assist Styling Aid to moisturize and style her hair. I'm telling you guys, hands down, this is the best styling aid in the world. If you suffer from dry hair, your hair gets dry very fast, products doesn't last on your hair, this is the best styling aid for you, hands down. And I'm going to show you why in the video. So make sure you watch the video all the way through. I'm going to show you why you've never seen a styling aid do what I'm going to show you this styling aid does. Now, my excitement comes in this style. Okay, let me give y'all the backstory. Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm so excited because I end up loving this style. Okay, I'm adding the styling aid to my daughter's hair as I braid it. She detangled it off camera using the TM Hair Products Smooth Through Detangler, which is the best detangler, hands down. So she used the detangler to detangle her hair and deep condition her hair. She blow dried her hair, and that's when I stepped in. So this Perfect Assist Styling Aid is a moisturizing styling aid, which means it contains water, but it is not greasy. It helps to fight odor and frizz in your hair as well. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm taking a styling aid dry, adding it to her hair and braiding her hair down because as you can see, we're going into a protective style. And this protective style is going to have synthetic hair wrapped all around her hair. So she needs as much moisture and protection as she can get. So that's why I'm adding it from root to ends because her hair is going to be wrapped up in this synthetic hair. And we all know synthetic hair is drying to our natural hair. Now, let me give you a little bit of the backstory on this style. You guys, my daughters, both of my older daughters were like, Mom, we want this style. Mom, we want this style. And I looked at it, I was like, no, I don't feel like doing that style. It's too much. You got to go through 2 steps and it's just too much. I don't have that kind of time. I don't want to do it. So they bugged me for months, you guys, for months to do this style. And I was like, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't know. I don't know. No, no. So finally, I gave in. You guys, I am in love with this hairstyle, not just for the look, but the hair I use, the older the hairstyle gets, the better it gets, the more natural it looks. I'm just in love. I'm in love. Now you guys don't hear me say that. You guys don't hear me talk about that in a lot of videos, but I am in love with this hairstyle. Okay, this is her hair right after I finished braiding it with the styling aid. As you can see, it's not greasy. Yes, it's still wet. Yes, it is going to dry clear because I have just finished braiding her hair. But here's what I want you guys to see why this styling aid separates itself from any other styling aid. This was the day I done her hair. Did you see? Do you see the moisture in her hair? This is her hair almost 2 months later. You can still see how moisturized her hair is. Not the root, because the root does not have the styling aid on it, the new growth, not the root. But her hair was still moisturized. I haven't seen the styling aid do that. Now, we're going to get into this hairstyle. Now, this, y'all, okay, I have fallen in love with these butterfly box braids. I have fallen in love with them. They're cute, they're different, and I like the organized, messy look, if that makes sense. Like when I get my natural hair done, I don't like my hair straight parted down the middle. I like it to have like its own natural free flowing part. Like that's what I like. So these butterfly locks just did it for me. Now what I'm doing here is I'm adding the blonde. I'm doing a tricolor and you'll see that at the end. I'm doing a tricolor. You know, blonde is now her new color. You know, she's just like blonde everything. She's wanted blonde hair since she was a kid. So she is in seventh heaven. She loves blonde hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I'm not saying it's the perfect technique, but it works for me. I like the way it looks. I like the way it comes out. It works. So I made a long string of hair for the length of it. And I do it 2 ways, but I'm showing you this one. And then I wrap the shorter piece around the root and start my distressing. Now, I am a distress-oholic. I love distressing. I love distressing. The more the better to me. Like, because when it gets old, it looks even better. So the more distressing for me, the better. I love it. Now, I think I have in this video, I'm going to show you clips of like a more organized distressing that I want to show you guys. But the more the better. So just keep that in mind. It may not be for you, and I understand that, but to me, the more distressing it has, the better it looks to me. Now, how you get the distressing is what you just seen me do there. You wrap, you stick your thumb underneath a certain amount of hair. Now, if you don't want a high distressing, you stick your thumb around through a small amount of hair. If you want high and big and very, very, very noticeable distressing, then like I do, then I stick my whole thumb in between there, and I'll show you again in a second. Now, you wrap. See how I stuck my thumb through a lot of the hair because I want to kind of hide distressing, and you wrap it around the top and underneath the bottom, and that's what holds your distress in place. Now I'm hiding her hair as I'm wrapping. You see how I opened up the hair? Wrap, wrap. You see how I opened up the hair because I want to make sure I cover her hair on the other side. See how the hair is opened? It's like flattened out. Again, sticking my thumb in. A lot of the hair because I want heavy distressing. Over, under, and continue to wrap. Like some people, you can wrap 2 times or 3 times and then go back into your distressing. That's more of an organized distressing, but I like the unorganized way, like wherever I feel like I want one. That's what I do, and I loved the way this hairstyle came out. I love the colors. I know we're going into spring. I know, I know, I know. But baby, look, we're late to the party, but we are here. I love these fall vibe colors. These are like my favorite type of colors. So we're going to pretend this is springtime. This fall vibe is spring. I had to let her wear the hair for a while because I wanted to bring you guys a full review. Not review, but I wanted to show you guys the hair, which is something that I'm going to start incorporating in my channel. But I don't just use it and then, oh, you guys, da 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 da. No, I like to know how the hair holds up after weeks, after months. So if I tell you about a hair, believe I've used it, I've worn it, I've put it to the test. You know, so that I can tell you the do's and don'ts of this hair. I've had this hair before, but it was in black. So when my daughter wears her ponytails, her puffy ponytails, I'll link that video. This is the hair she used, and I'll have the hair linked in the description because right now I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of the hair, so I'll have it linked in the description, the type of hair I used. And you guys, when I tell you, I loved it as it got older. She would have continued to wear it, but I was like, no, we have to get your hair down. We have to detangle and wash it. As it got older, it started to get a little frizzy, and it looked just like natural locks. I mean, more natural. I'm not going to say that. It looked more natural when her parts in her hair began to grow out and fill in. They looked even more natural. Now, I've never seen butterfly lock videos where they show you months later what the butterfly locks look like. How did they hold up? How did they last? I've never seen it. I looked for it. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it's out there, but I've never seen it. So I wanted to show you guys the lasting look, how long you can wear these butterfly locks with this hair, with the type of hair I'm using. I don't know about with every other hair, but with the type of hair I'm using. And they're not paying me or anything. I just love this hair. I've been using this hair for probably well over a year now. Not in the butterfly locks, but just like different ponytails and things like that. So y'all, I'm gonna show you. I love this hair. Okay. And you guys don't hear me say that about a lot of hair because when I put my word out there about something I like, I really like it. And like I said, they're not paying me a dime. I bought all of this hair with my money. And when I tell you I bought a lot of it, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a video. I did a haul for January, but I've just been under the weather. My insomnia has been acting crazy. And it makes my anxiety go up. And, it's just kind of like a revolving circle. So I ask you guys to keep me in prayer to get this insomnia under control, to get my anxiety under control, so that I can bring you the videos that I want to bring to you. But I'm just showing you how I extended it, made it long because she wanted her um, braids pretty long. And you'll see how long they actually are. I did a ombre braid, but I didn't, the camera didn't angle it right. So if you guys want to see how I did the ombre, uh, it's not a braid, the ombre butterfly lock, just leave it in the comments below. And if enough of you ask, and I'll redo it and I'll show you how I did her ombre. Now you see how I'm wrapping it around the hair. Now I want a heavy distress. So you see how I had a big piece of hair? So how that made that puff really big? And I just went right back in and the next twist and did it again. I like a lot of distressing. Again, do you see how I'm doing that? It's different from the first one. So you see how it's looped, but the distressing is heavier or bigger or fuller. Now I'm using another piece of hair to stretch the hair to make it long enough to reach the other hair. And don't wrap the wrong way like I was doing. I discovered I was wrapping the wrong way. Make sure you wrap from left to right. See how I stick my thumb in the a big section of hair. Now, if you want smaller distressings, use smaller pieces of hair. Stick your thumb in smaller pieces of hair. And to me, this yields the best results if you like the distressed look. I've seen some videos where people say just wrap looser. Um, that may work, but to me, the way I like for distressing the look, this is the best way for me. And I'm just showing you how I add hair, and I keep going, doing the same thing. I know this is out of frame now. Doing the same thing, just keep adding the distress. And you can do them as long. I have a couple of videos where hers is long, and then I have shorter ones, so I'll show you guys those. I have different color variations. I told you guys I have just fallen in love with this distressed hair. And I know I'm late. I know it's been out because I just fought against it for so long. But my daughters really wanted this look. So finally I gave in, and I am so happy that I did. I'm so happy I did. It's not very many hairstyles that I'm like crazy about, and this is one of them. I love them. Also, if you don't want your locks to be as thick as hers, then use smaller sections of hair. I wanted her locks because she did not want a lot of locks. That's why her braids are so big. So I had to make the locks bigger to give her a more fuller look because she wanted them long, but she didn't want them very small. So that's why I had to make her braids bigger and make her locks fatter because she wanted them longer. And I hope that makes sense to you. This is the final look. I love the way they came out. They are very long. You can see a little bit of the ombre ones in the front. But you see how I have a lot of distressing, a lot of distressing. And that's what I wanted. That's what I liked. That's why I called it like a organized mess. But that's kind of the vibes it gives me. So That is the finished look, and there will be that is the finished look. I said that is the finished look. That is the finished look, and I will have photos at the end. She is very, very, very tired. Your girl got a job now. She got to work, so I'm proud of her. She's very tired, and I will show you photos. This is the style right after it was done, maybe like 3 or 4 days later. You guys know I'm horrible with taking pictures. I love the colors. I love the way they came out, the blend of colors. I really love it. This is almost 2 months later, and I wanted you guys to see the frizziness, but not very frizzy. It's like the right amount of frizz, and this was the day before we actually took them out of her hair. As you can see, her roots have filled in, but they just look better and better, and I love the way they came out. I love the way they look. I like them better old. This is the back shot of them old, just before we took them out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, guys, so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.